Hey guys, this is kind of like a sequel thing to my first Remembrance Day video. It's posted at the same time, but you know, I just work on Remembrance Day, so I'm doing this all the day before. Anyways, um, so one of the biggest things about Remembrance Day is like, what does it mean to you? Like, as for Remembrance Day, some people, their dads were in the military, they were in the military, something like that. I honestly don't have anything big like that. My grandfather was in the military, but we don't talk to him much anymore. Long story. Anyways, yeah, it's Remembrance Day isn't much for me. It's not as huge as it would be for other people, but it's just how people, like, how do I put this? Just seeing how many people care about seeing how many people care about, like, how soldiers went off to save their lives. And honestly, it's amazing that people went off to save us from, everything bad that happened, like the world wars and stuff. It's amazing people would do that for us, and it's just astounding that, no, I wouldn't quite say astounding, but it's kind of heartwarming seeing how many people still care about, the great Uncle Jebediah the Fourth, who was in the army and went to save us. As in my other video, and probably in this one too, there's a bunch of pictures and stuff of, like, how people feel about Remembrance Day, and, like, it's one of the few things that gets people in such a happy mood. Not happy, but, like, Remembrance Day is just that day where everybody gets together and everybody shares experiences together. It's just something pretty astounding. I was in the Army Cadets when I was younger. I had to drop out because of school and stuff, but I was in the cadets, and even just being in that small section, just being a cadet, you see all the time, you see all the effort, you see everything that everyone puts into being any part of the military. It's like, just like, it's not like what you see sometimes in, like, the movies, or you hear those stories and it's like, oh yeah, it'll be a good way to make a buck. Yeah, people who start off thinking that's going to be an easy way to make some money, they quickly realize that they're wrong, because it's a lot of physical endurance, it's a lot of emotional endurance, like having to be out and away all of the time, and you're never sure if you're safe or anything. It's like an eye-opening experience being in cadets, and honestly, it's not something to be taken lightly. Even if you don't make it too far in cadets, if you do it just for a year or something, it's like, I don't even know how to describe it. Just changes your perspective on everything, and so I can't figure out what to say. Anyway, so yeah, it's Remembrance Day is different for everybody. As I said, I don't have much of a reason to, like, I don't have much personally for Remembrance Day, but there's people whose, like, parents and stuff have died, and it's just great to see that everyone can come together, even if it's just for one day, and everyone can share the memories that they've had. I know that there's more people that I know there's a lot of people like me who don't have a huge reason, and there's a lot of people that have reasons. And I don't even know I'm getting off with this tangent, but Remembrance Day isn't just for people who have memories. It's not for people who don't have memories. It's just for everyone to take a break and realize what we have, and to realize what we have, and to realize that we can sit back, relax, unwind from those big stressful days. Remembrance Day is, if I describe Remembrance Day in one word, I can't even think of how I just describe it in any amount of words. Yeah. If you guys wanted a moment of silence, this isn't the video for that, but yeah. I hope each and every one of you has some sort of emotional connection to someone who passed away, or someone who's alive and still kind of hurts from the wars past. And I hope that you guys can all kind of help build a community this Remembrance Day, and just talk to each other and help people out, even past Remembrance Day, and find someone new, talk to them. Because something I always like to do is I like to take a dark situation, and I like to find the one little itsy bitsy bit of light, the one little speckle of light, and I like to take it and I like to spread the light to everyone. And I hope you guys do the same. And don't forget the moment of silence. For some reason, my work put me on Remembrance Day. I didn't even know we worked then, so that's. Anyways, go befriend someone new and take them for coffee, or buy a random person a coffee or something. Just try to put a little bit of light in this dark day, because this will I work at retail, and a lot of people, I see a lot of people come and go. Sometimes people talk about their friend or something died, but it's not always a funeral. A lot of times people have wakes, and it's where the person who died didn't want everyone to be sad. It's that they wanted everyone to be happy. A wake is like a celebration of life. So yeah, you can be sad that they passed away, but the person who passed would rather you celebrate everything that they've done and who they are as a person. And yes, it is important to mourn, but I think there would have been a bunch of soldiers that would have liked wakes where people celebrate that, not that they were soldiers, but that they were, Greg Wood, that they were, Tommy Canuck, that they were, Jason Kenney, people like that, not just Sergeant, Private, whatever, but actual people. I think that a lot of them would have appreciated something to be heartwarming, because they did fight for our freedom. They fought so we could have everything that we have today. And I think we owe them, we owe each other, we owe everybody the respect. Yeah, the respect to pass on something nice every day, or every few days or something. Just take every opportunity you have and turn into something, and make something out of what you have. Don't just sit back and be like, oh, whatever, it's just whatever. No, it's a day where you can. It's not even a day, it's like just. People fought so we could be happy. We're not happy because we just get stuck up in our own lives. Maybe if we just took a break, just sat down for a second, and everyone's just like, okay, so I'm not happy, you're not happy, let's try to make everyone happy. So it's been proven that one of the things that make people the happiest is that if you see someone happy, you are more likely to be happy. If you buy if you do something small for someone, you give someone 5 cents so they can buy a cheeseburger. They're like, wow, someone gave me 5 cents so I can buy a cheeseburger. Like, small things to you might not mean much, but to someone it can mean like a whole world just doing one small thing. So to me that's just kind of what a part that to me that's a big part of Remembrance Day is realizing, hey, I just need to sit down, I need to try to get someone happy, try to make something good out of this very, very sad day. I hope all of you who watch this video, I hope you guys all find something to make this day a good day. And I hope that this will spread, and I don't even care, if people recognize me or whatever. I just hope that this spreads and this gets to, people all over the world. Just the message of, hey, let's just take the petty things that we usually bicker about, gas, food prices, whatever. We just take that, put that aside for a while. Try to just help everyone. Just try to make the world a better place by doing one small thing at a time. And as I like to say, pay it forward. If someone does something nice to you, do that small thing to 3 people, or do some small thing to 3 people, and then those people will help others and it will explode. Yeah. Before I go off on even more of a tangent, I wish you the best on your Remembrance Day. And this is Electric Wolf, signing off.